First off, as we mentioned, a popular Tri-Cities produce farm said today more than 3 dozen of their employees have tested positive for COVID-19. It's our top story on News Channel 11 at 5 o'clock. I'm Josh Smith.
I'm Sarah Diamond. Scott Strawberry and Tomato Farm says they will temporarily close their operations following that announcement. Kelly Grossfield has more on how this happened and what it means for customers.
I spoke with Steve Scott, who says one employee was feeling under the weather last week and they decided to test him for COVID-19 as a precaution. As soon as his positive result came back, that's when they tested the rest of the employees, finding out this past weekend that 38 employees do in fact have COVID-19.
We tested everybody on the farm, 119, 120 people, counting office workers, me, everybody.
Following the discovery of these positive cases, Steve Scott says they're taking this very seriously, sending those 38 positive cases home and halting operations. He feels they were doing everything right, from the use of masks and gloves to taking temperatures every morning. Despite these measures, no one spiked a fever.
Ones that tested positive, none of them had any symptoms.
Now the question remains, if you bought strawberries from Scott's in recent weeks, have you been exposed, and could you have COVID-19 as well? Dr. David Kursky says it's highly unlikely.
The Food and Drug Administration says that there's no evidence of transmission from food or food products or food packaging. And also the CDC says there's very low risk of transmission from food or food packaging of COVID-19.
The health department and Scott's Farm have been working closely, taking steps to keep everyone safe. And while this isn't good news for the farm, Scott says he wanted to be up front and tackle this head on.
It's human nature to be afraid, but I want people to know we're going to do everything we can do. This farm's been here for 62 years. I wouldn't put anything out there on one of those stands or out there in the market that I wouldn't eat myself or that I wouldn't feed anybody in my family.
As far as operations, stands are closed and no one is out picking in the field right now, but they do plan on resuming operations probably on Wednesday. Reporting in Unicoi, Kelly Grossfield, News Channel 11.
Kelly, thanks. And Food City released a statement today following that announcement by Scott saying, quote, COVID-19 is not a foodborne illness and there are no known transmissions by food or food handlers. Given that local strawberry season is nearing its end, we have elected to discontinue deliveries of Scott strawberries to our stores for the remainder of the season. They go on to say we value our partnership with Scott's Farms and certainly wish their workers all the best for a speedy recovery, end quote.